What's up, you good people? What's up, good people of Facebook? What's up? It's your boy Scott Lewis, Apartment Gang. What's good? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Scott Lewis, Apartment Gamer and more. What's up? Oh, this camera is fucked up. What's good? I'm gonna talk a little bit about KD. What's up, Quest One? What's up? Yo, how's my mic sounding? Yeah, it's good. All right. Yo, what's up? Yo, I was watching Big Fan Breezy's podcast, and he was talking about how Katie and Steve Nash was chilling, talking, sipping, having a podcast discussion about their time in Brooklyn and shit like that. So I was wondering, just on the strength, I might keep going in and out, but on the strength, whether let me check this out. All right, maybe I'll stop going in and out. Okay. Yeah. That they don't have, like, the story was always that KD wanted Nash out, and hence they're sitting there sipping wine, and none of this conversation ever came up about how he didn't want Nash there. Or is this something that people make up? Because I'm telling you, a lot of shit that we talked about, that people talk about, it's not true. And I know the players and the coaches are sitting back going, you know what? These dudes, man, these dudes come up with these stories. Sometimes I think it's the media too, as well, that put these narratives out there, and we just eat it up. We are way too much. It's overthought. Sometimes it's you ever go around and actually overthink a simple simplistic thing. But that's what we do. We make up all these stories. It's cool, and we into the sport, and we into the game, and we into our team. But what I'm saying is, we making a lot of shit up, and that I'm not excluding myself. Sometimes I sit there and go, this and that and that and this. I have no goddamn clue. I only can take it from what I hear and read from the media. And I know you can't always trust what you hear from the media. They do have inside scoops, but half that shit don't be even correct. Or it goes down. Maybe the end result is what they saw, but all the shit in between, they have no clue. All the conversations between the players and coaches and other players, they have no. I'm not sure. If I was a player, would you? What are you benefiting from? Of course, putting scoop out there puts you relevant, in the paper, you might want to be relevant. I get it. But I'm saying, as far as KD wanting to get Steve Nash fired, and you sitting up there sipping, like Breezy said, you sitting up there sipping wine, it never crossed your damn mind. Oh, I didn't like this motherfucker as my coach. That never crossed anybody else's mind. Why would I even sit here with this dude? I don't even like him as a coach. I'm just curious. I mean, is it me, or is it like, because I'm not going to sit with somebody that I think, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, why? He ain't got to do that. And he must be cool with Steve Nash, and he probably was cool with him then. It might have been he wasn't cool with the GM, Sean Marks. But see here, I don't know. I'm making a narrative up. But I'm saying you can narrow down other reasons too. Maybe KD couldn't deal with the media or what they did to Kyrie. It could be the owner. It can be a bunch of shit. It ain't just one thing. Trust me, it's not that simple. It never is. Yo, what's good? What's good, Jamal? What's good? It's never that fucking simple. It's never simple. Dealing with people is not simple, let alone dealing with players, jocks with this ego that's off the chart. I know how you can kind of know how KD is. I mean, I'm not saying that he's a bad person. Okay, Jamal. Yeah. Well, what's up, Iceman? What's up? Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, Mike. Yo, that shit been giving me hell. I'm gonna change my mic system. I just don't have the money right now. You know, I gotta make that shit right. It just gotta be super right. Well, it's just gonna irk the shit out of me. Word. So I'm telling you, I just don't think, you know, the Steve Nash thing and how he felt. Like, I always thought KD, like he said, he liked playing here. It was cool being here. So, I mean, he might have issues with the owner. Yo, the city is not, it's a lot go down in New York City, man. It's a lot of shit, man. It's always some shit. A place with all this money and movement and, you know, just this generation, you know, this generating the social media, the media. It's way too fucking much shit going on. Way too it blows shit out of proportion quickly. A simple thing can be a big thing real fast. Not to mention how many people are doing whatever they need to do to make that bread, and they do illegal shit just like anybody else. Legal or illegal. Just like everybody else. I don't put people at a pedestal over other people just because one person is a high class society and the other. As far as players are concerned, you know, they generate a lot of money for other people around them as well, not just themselves. And a lot of people get paid off of them. So I don't know if KD has it would behoove me to think that KD sat there and thought in his fucking mind that it's possible you could be cool with somebody. I personally have friends that I like you, but I don't trust you. But I ain't gonna fucking hang with you neither. The fuck is that? I'm not hanging with you. I might be like, yo, what's up? Cool. I'm keeping it moving. KD don't owe Steve Nash nothing to be sitting there sipping wine talking on a podcast. And yeah, Adoka and D'Antoni was sitting there. That's why D'Antoni got the fuck out of there the next year. He was like, this boy don't know shit. Probably. Let me put my disclaimer up because I have to put this disclaimer up. Because yes, this is my opinion and it is my show, but I'm going to put this disclaimer up anyway, just in case anybody else have something to say. Saying it's just, all I'm saying is it's a possibility that, that what everybody keeps saying, KD do this, a lot of people say KD got Cam Thomas. I mean, he might have said he's nice, but that ultimately had to be Sean Marks' decision. I know some people say Sean is kind of shitting on Cam Thomas right now. All I'm saying is, you know how the NBA is, man. You know how that shit is. It's about, I don't know, it's how much I can get out of you for as low as I can. It has always been that way. The only players that really generate and get that bread the way they want it, how they want it, is when the NBA puts this golden thing around them and makes them this superstar. They ain't just a regular star. Them motherfuckers are superstars. And Cam is not a superstar right now. As much as we like him, and you know how I defend him. I defend Cam Thomas to the T. To the T. And I have told people that shit all the time. I love me some Cam Thomas. And a lot of people say, oh, he's, I'm going to put the link up, Leaf, if you want to get in. Yeah, so the shit is kind of fucked up, man. I just don't like the idea that, I mean, I know KD has pull. I know KD has pull. I know he got pull. He sat there with the owner and it was like, yeah, I'm ready to go. He told him I was ready to go. What's up, Lee?
Yo, you get me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm in
I know KD got pulled. I know that. I know he got pulled. And he sat there and talked to the owner and told him. He probably told him, listen, I'm out. But I'm gonna try to hook you up and because being that you paid me to sit, you paid me to sit down for a whole season. And you didn't bitch about that shit not one time. I'm gonna leave and make sure you get something out of this too. Because it's just the love I have for the player or the team or the fans. Because
I don't even.
KD got a lot of love from fans.
I mean, he did. I mean, of course, and I think he still get a
And
lot of love.
he says it. He does say it. He says
He
it.
does he does say it, but
You don't think he mean it?
it's not the fact that he mean it or not. It's the fact that you saying that, and what are we left? Well, what are we left with?
Yeah, but
You know what
he
I'm saying?
didn't leave you destitute. He left.
Yeah.
He left Golden State with shit.
Yes.
He left them with nothing, and he was really glad to get out of there.
Here's the thing though. Golden State was never tripping. I don't think they
No,
ever tripped at like
even though
even
he
how it all
wasn't.
broke down. If you go back to 2019 and how everything broke down, the way it broke down, it seemed like it was all destiny for the Golden State to break down that way because a lot of what they got away with, in that 5 year period when they was running off to the finals was kind of like, okay, this person, something happened to this person, y'all win. Something happened to this person, y'all win. And the Kevin Durant situation, everybody goes back to that Draymond situation where Draymond said, "We don't need you." It turns out that Draymond was right the entire time. You know what I'm saying? So the reality is Kevin Durant is saying all of these good things about Brooklyn, this, that, and the third, and he's put himself in the pot in the echelon, but he's did it almost the exact same way as LeBron James. And that's the thing that really don't
That's
sit
what
too well.
bothered you.
Don't sit too well with me because now you put on that on that pedestal when in reality a lot of people that know in terms of accomplishments, bro, like in terms of where the echelon of great players that you want to be placed in, bro. Like you there in terms of talent, but you're not there in terms of accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? And we all know how you did to get him. Outside of Golden State, bro, like it's a proven fact. You've done nothing. You've done nothing outside of Golden State. Nothing.
Mm. Yeah,
So the reality is, without those 2 years out of your whole what's about to be 18-year career,
yeah,
you really haven't done anything. Like you a scorer. You one of the most versatile scorers history of the game. You one of the most versatile players in the history of the game. You gonna go down as that. But outside of that, people is gonna always look at those 2 years in Golden State as pretty much an asterisk, right? And you knew they was gonna do that. You knew it.
yeah,
You knew
yeah,
it before, during, and after. And
yeah.
that's one of the main reasons why you went to Brooklyn. You followed Kyrie Irving. It was something that young lady was saying on her podcast. Yo, the thing about Kevin Durant and LeBron James, they similarities is clear because without strong male figures in their life, they just been looking for big homies their entire life, their entire careers, and you can see that with the moves that they made.
Yeah. That's true. That's
You know
true.
what I'm saying? So it's you left us for Phoenix, bro. Come on, you left us with Devin Booker, and now you in Houston.
Yeah, listen, a lot of people can't deal with New York, man. You know that.
Hey
You
man,
know,
listen, I
he
just
ain't.
left,
He's
bro.
not a
After
city.
30 something years, man. Like
Even New
I'm
Yorkers want to get away from New York every now and
I
then.
mean, listen, I'm quiet as kept, man. I'm on my pre honeymoon right now, so I'm yeah. So I'm nice, man. Like I mean, I live. It took me 30 something years to leave New York, bro. Like
See, you see what
I'll
I'm
be
saying?
honest with you. From the 80s to 90s, 2000s, I don't know how my peoples, man. I was on the phone with my peoples. I'm like, there's no way y'all paid over no 200, no 300 $1,000 for no apartment back in the 90s and 2000s. There's no way because if you look at the numbers that they looking for, Brooklyn shit look like NBA contracts out here, bro. Like
Yeah,
this
I
shit is
ain't gonna lie to
ridiculous.
you. Me and my girl was just sitting there looking at something, and we was like,
Exactly,
"No, that shit is crazy." And
exactly.
she
But
said, "They call this affordable?" I said, "No, that's the ones that's affordable in that building."
right,
I said, "There's
but
more in there that's more than that. Trust me."
yeah. It look like I'm definitely out here to stay though. Like I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
I can't
listen,
lie. I am definitely out here to stay for
yeah,
sure. But yeah, with the situation with Katie, like even the podcast, man, you like the one thing that you can't get me to do, and not even on Breeze's page, I'm not gonna subscribe to no fib session, bro. Like that's what I'm not gonna do, bro. Like, cause I know that everything that come out of your mouth, bro, like one way or the other, is gonna lead to you fibbing about something. You know what I'm saying? And I can't respect it because I mean, as a player, bro, like yeah, you've been great, yeah, you've been this and that and the third, but that's all in the past. You old now. You and
Yeah,
LeBron on y'all way out. I don't like.
I
We don't
think they,
care for y'all no more.
I think they know that though.
Yeah,
They
they know that, and that's why these conversations is coming up so much, bro. Like it's like to the point now where it's like, yo, where do you go from here? What do you do from here? Then this, that, and the third. And my thing is, everybody kept saying, "Yo, wish Kevin Durant should go." I'm the one person that kept saying he need to go home, sit on that couch, and think about the career that used to be.
yeah, well, yeah,
Because that's what a lot of dudes is doing, bro. Paul Pierce got a podcast with what's the chick the Doctor Romance chick or whatever her name
yeah,
is.
yeah. I
I
know
don't
what
know.
you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. I forgot her name.
Yeah, I forgot her name, man. Old girl 42 talking about she been dating for 5 years. I'm like, yeah, that's sus. That's a big time. That's a big time flag right there. Flag on the play. Big time flag on the play. But to talk more about the KD situation, bro. Like, and now I got a chance to talk because I done rolled. Um, it's just that I really like once you pair yourself with LeBron James, who's known for lying. Like anything that you say in terms of your speaking points. I can't respect you.
I think
I could
that
I could res- I could respect your game like all the way, bro. Like like your game has never been in question.
right.
Everything that you say now is always in question. Everything that you do now from here on out is always in question because your game. Now I get to look back on the years that was, bro. You know, ever since it's almost like ever since SGA completed this season, now you got a whole lot to say.
Well, yeah, yeah,
SGA did what you couldn't do. Now you got a whole lot to say.
yeah,
What's that about?
yeah.
Like, why don't KD tell us what's really going on? The, the
My
the
thing,
the fact of the matter is you a little bit nervous. You nervous that people gonna look at SGA, bro. Like, but when it come to the Thunder, people gonna look at SGA before they look at you now. That's what's really going
well,
on.
people have short memory. He should know that. He should
Yeah, they
know
do.
the news doesn't stop. So new news is better than old news. In other words,
Right.
new player is better than old. You'll forget about the old play. They'll just be a clip in the history of the NBA. Kevin
Yep.
Durant and LeBron James will be part of history, but they won't be the now. They
No.
won't be the now no more. But
No.
that's okay. I mean, it ain't nothing. They got it. It got to be okay because you ain't got no choice.
I think, but here's the thing, Scott. I think their problem with that is that they knowing that NBA fans, the NBA Twitter that they ate off for so many years,
They can't eat off no more.
they can't eat off no more. Not only that, it's that everything that they done is gonna get older every 60 seconds.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. Every hour,
Because now look at what you got here. SGA MVP, scoring champion,
right.
regular season MVP, Finals MVP, Joker, multiple time MVPs, Finals MVP,
Yep.
Giannis,
Yep.
multiple time MVPs, Finals MVP. These are the dudes that's overlapping them right
Well,
now.
yeah.
And the reason why they overlapping them is because they didn't ask for anything. They didn't spin the block the way you spin the block. They didn't go looking for shortcuts the way you looked for shortcuts.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
stood on their own square
But
on these franchises that was looked at as nothing, and they got it done.
yeah,
And what they done on the grandest stage is way more respectful than what y'all two have done. And the fact that real basketball fans on the Instagrams and the Twitter and the social media that have admired you for so long. Now they slowly starting to see y'all, bro, for the escape artists that y'all been.
Well, you know, in they peak, they were the Shays that we see now. At
I
that time,
mean, yeah,
years
in
ago,
turn, as
12 years
players,
ago, 12,
uh,
12, 13 years ago, when
right,
Kevin Durant was with OKC, he was the man.
right,
Even if they didn't win, it didn't matter. He still was
right,
going to be the man because that's
right.
what the league does. The league
Mhm.
is a show. You need a main act. You
Right.
need a main act. So that
You
they
know.
were the main act. Now, whether it was given to them, you know how it is. It's basketball is
Yeah,
a team sport. It really is. You
it
can't
is.
win. You can't win by yourself. There's no fucking way. I don't care what nobody say. They can say, yeah, you have somebody that's a focal point to certain situations. That's
Uh huh.
true. And they handle it well. That's where your individual greatness come from. But
Right.
in that, it ain't the rings. It ain't really I mean, it's for us, the fans who look at it because we fans of a team. Of course,
Right.
we want our team to win 4 championships so we can talk shit for the next 10 years. But what I'm saying is, for them, individually amongst themselves, they know where Kevin Durant comes from, where LeBron James, what their contribution was. But you got to remember, a person like me who's been watching the NBA for a long time and watched Dr. J play,
Mhm.
people before you who
Right.
paved the way for you to get that bread that you got right now.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
ones
Yeah.
that ran around with high top fucking Converses, breaking with blisters on their fucking feet, running up and down the fucking court. You know,
Yeah. I
what
see.
I'm
I
saying?
see exactly what you're saying.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm saying they won, and they were just getting a fucking. They were lucky to make $1 million a year.
what's crazy about everything that you're saying when you bring up the like the basically the 20th century of basketball and
Right.
those greats, it seemed like but like they do the least amount of talking.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
do the least amount of talking in
I
these
think they.
conversations.
I think. I think.
It's very difficult to get
Yeah.
the Jordans, the Dr. J's, the Magics, the Birds to say anything
It's the reason why they
about
come into peace with themselves because it is a transition, and
right,
I'm like you said, LeBron and KD and Steph and all of them, they're gonna have their transition,
right,
right? The good
mm,
thing about their transition compared to say Dr. J, Moses Malone, I could name the list on, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and people that I saw was when they transitioned, they didn't have no fucking outlet.
no,
You got social media. So you
right.
can still kick that shit on the side and you still can generate money.
I tell you a crazy story, bro. Kareem was talking about how Will Chamberlain was doing the most talking after he retired and after he got the scoring title eventually from him back in '84.
Right.
So like a lot of people don't notice, but Kareem and Wilt, they used to be cool.
Right.
They used to be real cool. Like when Kareem was 13 years old, he was about 6'10", and Wilt tried to give him some. Wilt was already in the league. Wilt tried to give him some clothes. He couldn't fit the clothes and everything, so he had to go shopping. He said, "Yo, Wilt had so many. Wilt said had so many women.
Oh
He
yeah.
had like Kareem had met like at least a dozens of them. It was a girl he had from Denmark, and he was in love with her, but he was 13. He was
Mm.
only 13 years old. He was 6'10". She thought he was already in the NBA. He was 13. Yeah, so like the stories and
I
what's
didn't hear that
crazy
one.
about
That's a
how
good
the
story.
falling out that they had was back then Kareem was like standing with Bill Russell, MLK. all of them for like the civil rights thing, all that movement.
Right, right, right.
Will was just trying to have fun, you know what I'm saying? Will was cool with
Will was a
a lot
player,
of lot
man.
yeah, yeah. Will was cool with a lot of white people.
Yeah,
Will
he was.
was
Yeah, yeah.
Will was untouchable that back then. You know what I'm
Sure
saying? Like
was.
so they had that divide like in the '70s, and when Kareem first finally got in the league, it got more and more and more and more divided. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
Kareem, the next, that was basically like a 20-year period where they wasn't even cool with each other. It didn't. It wasn't until Shaq got in the league, I think maybe '92, and he did that Reebok commercial. And him, Kareem, Wilt, and Bill Walton, and Wilt, and Bill Russell was all in the same commercial together. And then
Right.
Wilt was like, he came up to Kareem. He shook his hand. He was like, "Man, I'm sorry for this, that, and the third, man. Talking about you in the papers. A lot of people don't know what was social media before social media.
Yes, he was. He was big
You know
time.
what I'm saying? So like Wilt would be in the news. Wilt would when he had the thing about the 20,000 women or
Right.
whatever,
Yeah.
that came around the time where Magic Johnson had got the joint, the
Joint.
HIV.
Right, right, right.
And he had got a lot of bad press from it and everything because it was women that because when he said it, when he first said it in his book of 20,000 women, it was a chick that was messing with him, lady that was messing with him. She was like, "Yo, you really gonna go through with that?" And he was like, "Yo, come on, man, what's the extra 1,000?"
Yeah.
And then, but he didn't realize the damage he had caused. Wilt before he went out, he probably talked the most um about the GOAT conversation during his time because
Yeah.
when he was retired, he wanted to remind people how dominant he really was and how much and because when he lost that scoring title to Kareem in '84,
Right.
that hit him.
Yeah, that hurt
You know,
him.
that hit him to the point where it's like, hey yo, if I knew this scoring title was gonna be mean that big of a deal, I would have put it out of reach a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then in the '90s, you could hear him talk, bruh. Will talk smack about Kareem. He will talk smack about Jordan after '97 when they had
Right.
their 50th anniversary. He talked
Right.
smack about how Shaq was getting away with murder in the league. They let him run over people and do anything. He said, "Yo, I could like." If you look at the way he played during the '90s, bro, he's basically getting away with murder. They let him do anything.
Yeah. Well, they wanted he was part of the act. He was part of the show.
Exactly. So
You know.
so this whole thing about the old head, if you really want to say like the
Right.
older generation can't accept the fact that people is moving on from them, you hit it like I think certain old heads have come to a resolve.
Right. They come to peace with
Yeah,
themselves.
yeah, they come to peace with themselves. Like, and I think Jordan knew. Jordan knew because he had
Yeah, he knew.
conversations with people. Jordan knew.
I seen a clip where he was talking
I
to
think B.J. Armstrong and or Craig Hodges and
yeah.
because Craig Hodges got him to take that deal that gave him that before they went to Barcelona and whatever. He was like, "Yo, this is a good deal. You take that." He was like, "Yo, 10 years from now, who gonna care?" He said, "Yo, don't, why you worried about that, bro? Like, it ain't like you could do anything about it anyway.
Right. Exactly.
Like, what 10, 20 years from you think you still gonna be jumping from the free throw line 10, 20 years from now? Hell no."
Hell no.
You know what I'm
Nope.
saying? And I think Jordan, Magic, Bird, Kareem, Dr. J, they all come to peace with, yo, my name is gonna come up every now and again about some conversation.
Right.
Somebody's supposed to be better than me at this. Somebody like Magic name keep coming up about how Steph is the GOAT point guard all of a something, and anybody that been watching basketball for at minimum the past 40 years, they know that shit ain't true.
Yeah,
But
that's
the
true.
but the thing is, the people that make the most noise is the people that been watching basketball since 2009.
Yeah. Wow.
So they make the most noise. They on the most podcasts. They on the most basketball spaces. They doing the most videos and TikToks and this and that and the third. They in the comment section. The people that's supposed to protect Magic are not there, and
Yeah.
we all know Magic is the go point guard.
Yep. Sure enough.
Still to this day,
Yeah.
and
Magic.
it's been how many years?
Yeah.
It's been 30 years.
Yeah. Magic what Magic done at the point guard position is unheard of still today.
Still today.
I don't even know why people don't even bring his name up. I really don't.
I'm telling you, you know why they don't bring his name up? Because they don't feel like that play style would be acceptable or will work today. They feel like the game, and I understand it. The whole get the rebound, push it up the court, find the open man. Let's keep it real. Magic was playing with Kareem, James Worthy,
That's true.
Byron Scott,
That's not his
Michael
fault.
Cooper.
Well, it takes a team. They had a great team.
I mean, come on, great is an understatement at
Yeah,
this point. Come on,
it was showtime. Yeah, it was showtime. You know what
great.
time it was.
But I think great is an understatement when we talk about them Lakers teams. Come on, bro.
That
You
was a
you've been
super
around in the
team.
'80s.
Yeah, that was a
I,
super team. When I saw them play, when I saw them come in, when I saw
that was a legacy team right there.
what's up, Jamal?
What's good, y'all?
What's
Number.
good? What's good, Mo?
Yeah, when I saw the Lakers play, when when Worthy and them when they drafted Worthy, I said, "Yo, this is a dynasty forever." Word.
Said
I
when
ain't
they
think
drafted
nobody was
Worthy.
going to fucking title ever again. As long as these motherfuckers play together.
I'll
That's
be
what I.
honest. I'll be honest with you. Looking back at that time, I still don't know how Boston and the Pistons was running off championships during that era, bro. Like, cause the Western Conference was like literally shut down, bro.
Yeah,
Nobody in the West was winning nothing but the Lakers.
nothing but the Lakers.
So the Eastern Conference had to make a stand. You know, you
Yeah,
had Dr. J and Moses. You had Zeke in the Pistons. You had Bird. Bird had ran off a couple of titles, but like the only team that was really doing the most damage during that time was them Lakers teams with Magic, and what Magic basically plugged into that team was something that was never seen before.
yeah, that's
You
for
know what
sure.
I'm saying? It tried to be duplicated years later. I mean, we seen the pennies of the world. I don't like to say his name, but we seen Ben Simmons, bro. Like, I mean, we seen these play styles, I guess, again and again and again. But at the same time, I feel like what Magic did and what his basketball IQ alone at that point guard position, bro, like that was the way the point guard position was meant to be played.
Right.
And a lot of people say, well, come on, bro. And like I feel like Steph is such an anomaly that the few people that try to duplicate Steph, man, they failed miserably.
Right.
Like I've seen Dame, I've seen Trey Young, and I'm just like, all right, man, this sooner or later we gonna get right back into the paint and 15 feet in basketball, and this Steph shit is gonna run out. This running around screens and 10,000 screens and putting up floaters from half court.
Yeah.
All that shit is gonna run out, man. And don't get me wrong, man. I feel like Steph did it his own way. I feel like nobody could really duplicate Steph. I mean, even though you see a whole bunch of 7-year-old kids in their driveway throwing that shit up from the other side of the street, but
Everybody got a 3-pointer now. Yeah.
I mean, it because a lot of these kids, they I guess they know at a young age, a lot of them ain't gonna be LeBron or Jordan or Dominique Wilkins,
Right.
but they could be closer to Steph than anything. You see, like Steph is really for the kids.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
talking about somebody who single handedly killed childhood obesity, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I mean, he got them kids off the couch, man, and got them in the driveway and started shooting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Steph
You know, so
definitely
I can't
transitioned.
really explain that, but in terms of the point guard conversation, no, I'm not. No,
Well,
I'm not. I'm
there's a new generation coming in. There is a new generation coming.
Yeah, there is, but ain't none of them match what Magic did.
No, none of them will.
You know what it is, Leaf. Like the young generation, even some older cats, is like kind of disrespectful. Like a lot of people take for granted like certain players. Like the game elevated, we know that it advances every couple years because people already they seen people do it, and now they imitate it and make it better.
Yeah,
True.
So like even like the Tracy McGrady disrespect is crazy to me.
yeah,
If you was around during that time frame, you
yeah,
already know it was Kobe or Tracy.
yeah.
They
Tracy
was
Right.
talking
McGrady
to
was
each other.
dirty, dirty,
Right.
dirty. Tracy
Even,
McGrady was nice.
What's crazy to me is that you got other people from that era. That era. Now, don't get me wrong. It was a lot of good, but it was a lot of good players from that era. But you got other players from that era trying to put their name in that pot, and I really don't think that's a thing. You got Paul Pierce running around saying he was a better scorer than Jordan, and T Mac and AI, and bro, AI was out there giving Jordan 30. He was giving a Shaq, bro. AI was my height.
AI was a one man show.
Yeah, he was a one man show.
Same thing as Tracy. Tracy was a one man show.
Yeah,
But I fit.
So
But here's the thing about AI. I think people is failing to realize AI was consistently leading the league in minutes,
yeah, he
a
played
like
well.
fact.
for a team that didn't have nothing.
But he literally took a team. If there was one player that actually made a whole team,
It
it
was
was
AI.
it was AI that I've seen.
AI, yep. AI.
I say the second person that came close might have been Jason Kidd because before that year, the Nets really wasn't doing
Yeah,
nothing. He
yeah.
got to the Nets and immediately turned them into powerhouses of the
Yeah,
East.
that, you ain't lying. It was
But
Mm-hmm.
the
showtime in the
thing
East.
is, like Jason Kidd, if you want to say AI put Philly on his back, I agree with that, and that
100%.
2001 season. But if you
100%.
want, but we can't ignore the other prowess and the other aspects that was brought to the game. Jason Kidd literally brought everything that Magic brought to the Lakers.
Jason
Jason
Kidd.
Another
Kidd
kid,
brought
yep.
to that Nets team.
Yep.
But the problem was he didn't have Kareem and Worthy and all of them niggas.
No,
So
no,
like,
nah. He just had a bunch of wings.
yeah, he just had a
Same,
bunch of wings of Kenyon Martin.
same
And
thing as Nash a little bit. Nash was similar.
yeah,
Yeah. But the thing is, Jason Kidd was running to the finals. Nash couldn't get out of the West. Nash had some damn good teams out there in Phoenix with Mari Stoudemire, Sean Marion, Joe Johnson, and all of them dudes. But it was a lot of dudes that was like low key, like better than a lot of them. That, like if you talking about player for player, I don't think Richard Jefferson was ever better than Sean Marion or Mari
you don't
Stoudemire
think so?
ever. Hell
Well,
no.
no, not Mar. Mari Stoudemire was nice when he was.
Amari Stoudemire was out of control. He was out of control. I don't think Richard Jefferson was better than Joe Johnson.
No, ISO Joe was nice.
Yeah.
But he was
So
really nice. His whole game really developed well. And when I watched him play, and when he was with Atlanta, and that's when I
right.
realized how he had a nice smooth game.
He did have a nice move game. So like the whole just getting back to the Kevin Durant LeBron thing, I feel like they already on the couch already. They feel like they're already on the couch already because the NBA is like slowly saying, "All right, man,
It's time to go.
yo,
It's time
come on, bro. Y'all not winning no more. Y'all not running through the conferences no more. Y'all not running through the East and the West no more.
But they had their time. They had their time.
Y'all had y'all time, bro. And listen, and don't get me wrong. A lot of the NBA social media ate it up. They ate up the Steph era. They ate up the Steph three ball phenomenon. They ate up the LeBron running through the East phenomenon. They ate up the KD with OKC and the KD to the Warriors phenomenon. Now that time is over.
My
I don't hit.
question,
I like, and once, like, I know. See, I know it's a plot, bro. I know it's gonna be a plot when they get Steph on that podcast to be to get up there and fib and fib and fib, man. Because when you get on a podcast with LeBron James, you have to pledge your allegiance to LeBron James. You have to,
I
bro.
don't pay LeBron that much attention. Jamal, did you see the KD Steve Nash podcast?
Yeah, yeah, I've seen it.
What
You,
you
you
think
know,
about it?
it's because remember we talked about it the other day with John
Yeah, yeah.
and like KD. We already know like KD gonna give the political correct answer. He don't want to like throw nobody under the bus. But
You don't
my
want that
thing
smoke.
is, yeah. But my thing is, you already did it. You already did it when you asked for Sean Marks and Steve Nash to be fired.
But my
So
thing
you
is
might as well go off with it.
how you sit there though in front of Steve Nash with wine and sit there and be like, in your mind, you ain't said I wanted this motherfucker fired.
Exactly. Like I would have said, I would have told her like Steve Nash is fake for not even calling that out. Like, yo, you ain't asking me to get fired, bro. I'd have said that. I would have
Yeah,
said that.
because it would have been tough for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. And this might be the Brooklyn in me. I ain't got no quarrel with asking a motherfucker a question. I have a different kind of creed. My creed is like, you ever get tickets to go to a movie theater and you be like, oh, I hope nobody's sitting in my seat.
That's a fact.
I go to the theater, I wish a motherfucker is sitting in my seat. There's a different idea. Like I would have said to KD, yo man, you didn't, the rumor is, you know what I'm saying? The rumor is that you wanted me fired. I'm surprised that they were, that made me think that he might not even said that. Do you kind of agree with that?
Motherfucker Scott.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, like, we New Yorkers, so we very honest to the T.
Right. We're gonna say what it
Like,
is,
yeah, like, yo,
regardless.
bro, you ain't just have to you ain't try to get me fired, bro. Like,
Yeah, like
we
that.
gotta talk about this before we
Yeah,
get anything discussed. We gotta talk about that.
yeah. You got to get off of that first. That's
Yeah, like before we even start the interview, we might have started it off of that.
yeah. That would have been the first question
Mm-hmm.
because
And Braun
that
knew
shit
what
was
he
on
was
my
doing.
because it would be on my mind. It would be unfair to myself if I don't express my thought. But
That's why I'm like, yo, maybe the New York ain't rub off on KD
I,
like we did.
I must have not because I'm not going to be sitting there chilling with you and you got me fired. And I don't give a shit how much money you talking about.
That's a fact.
It's just that snake fucking mentality. I'm not tolerating that shit. I ain't got to tolerate that. I'd rather do without. But that's them. I don't know if that was true or not, but it had to cross their fucking mind. It had to. So, I mean, these players, like, they have an out. Like I was telling Leaf, the players before them didn't have this out. They didn't get gigs to be sports announcers, podcasts, because that shit wasn't even around. The money
Yeah, they wasn't on radio shows like that or nothing.
nothing. They motherfuckers were just done and go somewhere and fucking die, or you just be like a Hall of Famer. You show up for certain games. We give you a clap. We give you a trophy. We'll pay your medical bill and send you home. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like go somewhere in the pastures now. But here, these guys get on podcasts and they start talking. Now, half the shit you got to decipher. The other half, they just talking shit, which is cool because fans do it too. We all talk shit. But what I'm saying is, as a player, we kind of think that you would man up and say what it is, even after you retire. But I don't know if these players, these millennials, are gonna do that. I can say that because I'm a baby boomer. So it's different. I'm in my 60s. So I'm old. I'm not old, but I'm older. I've seen enough to be like, yo, I can decipher your bullshit. If I really want to, I will. But but I'm saying y'all guys got it good. Now what these new players are going to be like when they come into the league, I don't know. I don't know where they going at. Like the way the owners got the CBA, they trying to control their money and stuff and keep their cap down and making it hard for teams to build up a team.
But Scott, these little players are they spoiled.
Yeah, well, yeah.
They're getting the most money that they're getting the most money ever.
Yeah,
Any NBA players get.
they getting money before they even get in the NBA.
Mind you, we just talked about Chet.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Well, hold on,
250,000.
hold on. I gotta speak on now that we on the subject of OKC.
Yeah.
Y'all do know Chet and J Dub contracts are incentive based contracts. I'm gonna explain what that is. So basically, y'all remember the Michael Porter Jr. contract that he got from
Yeah.
Denver.
Yeah.
So even though they both won a championship in a rookie scale contracts,
Right.
Chet and J Dub, and they've been drafted to the Thunder, and SGA hasn't. SGA was drafted to Charlotte, then he went to the Clippers, and now he would have. But he the only person that's still gonna be getting guaranteed money. The point is the contracts. If you go back and look at the when they send the alert to everybody's phones, it says up to
Right.
five
I saw
years,
it.
285. That
It
means
actually was 243 and then it was up to
yeah. But
250. Right.
the thing is, realistically, think of it like 4 years, 200 million dollar deals,
Right.
but it's incentive based. They could pay them 1/8 of the contract. The contract, the only
So
thing that's guaranteed about the contract, the rookie scale contracts that's have the incentive base is that you go teams can pay the lowest of 1/8 each year of the contract, meaning that like all right, yo, say if you getting like 70 mil a year, you supposed to be 70 mil a year, and you don't reach like no NBA all NBA team,
right.
all in, like the
Whatever the
in the
incentive
scale of the
is.
contract,
Right.
you only get the 12 mil out of that 70 each year, kind of like how because up until the Nuggets won a championship, bro, like that contract that MPJ had was really a low ball contract. He wasn't really getting no money. He didn't make an All NBA team. He didn't make an All Star. None of that. The championship allowed him to get all that money guaranteed. So he got that
Okay.
championship in the middle of that contract while that contract was in place. So that's why
So it's
he's owed
incentive.
all that money.
So
Yeah.
what you're
So
saying is
yes.
it's incentive based.
Yeah.
Him and Lou Will, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
him,
Now it
yeah.
makes
So,
sense. It makes sense.
yeah. So everybody is talking about how
They get how much money.
J Dub, and J Dub and Chet is getting it. They not getting anything yet. They not. First off, those contracts don't kick in until 2 years later because they both was in the same draft.
Right.
And the only person that's gonna be getting paid immediately after this year
Yeah.
is SGA.
Oh, okay. SGA.
Yes.
Okay.
Because SGA been in the league a minute. He been in the league since like 2018,
Right. Right. He's
2019.
not a rookie. He's not a
Yeah,
rookie.
he ain't a rookie. Yeah, so he's gonna be getting paid immediately. Those two contracts, they have room to grow, but if they do grow to that point to where they gotta pay them all that guaranteed money, it's almost a guarantee that they're gonna do the same thing that the Boston Celtics just did when they broke up their roster.
Yeah, they're gonna have to have a firehouse sale.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. Because I'm almost solid that Jalen Brown is gonna get traded by the before
By the
next year.
middle before the trade deadline.
Yes, he should be getting traded before next year.
If
By
they
this
get a,
time next year, he should be off the Celtics.
they want a decent offer for him though.
The
They would like to do
the thing is, they really want to see how the season go because if
right,
they get it, like
right.
I promise you, if the Boston Celtics are in the plan, they're going to get a top 5 pick.
I
If they
agree
are
with you.
if
I
they are
They
agree.
playing
want that
team,
number one pick.
Yeah, so
yeah,
I wouldn't be
but
surprised.
the league is not shy about giving them a top 5 or a top 3 pick if they fall into the plan.
and hence that leads to what we was talking about before.
Right.
Tanking
It's
doesn't fucking that shit is like for the
it
bird.
the tanking is selective.
Yeah, it's
It's not the
selective.
fact that it don't work. It tanking is selective. It
Yeah.
works for who the NBA does favors for who does the most favors for the NBA.
That is a fact, Leaf. I was one that disputed that at first, but I said, you know what? The evidence keeps proving me wrong.
Right.
It keeps proving me that like I'm sitting up here with this blind faith in the league that this shit is like a lottery.
Right.
Nah, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That's because since we on the subject of the draft, I was trying to get in and talk about the because I did rewatch the summer league game. I wound up I had to watch it in the car because I finally got the rent a car. The rent a car is cool. They gave me a 2025 joint and all that, man. I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie.
you
I'm doing shit
loving
down here. I would have never did in New York, bro. I ain't gonna
you
lie to you.
loving that, ain't
Yeah,
you?
yeah, for real.
And the
They did
road
like
and the roads are smooth, ain't they?
smooth as eggs, bro. Like I'm like I got this shit. It's like what 260 for the what, like 260 for the week.
Right.
Got less than 3,000 miles on it, bro. I could drive
I
this shit to New
know.
York and back, bro. Like, and the shit would still be good.
Yeah, that shit is
You know what I'm
no.
saying? So, but about the summer league, I think Nolan is gonna be all right. Nolan is gonna be all right. I think Nolan and Drake Powell, who we haven't seen play yet, I think they both gonna be all right. Drake Powell, just I just they was just talking about his motor. I'll be honest with you, bro. Like, you know who got me thinking that Drake Powell is gonna be all right? Carter Bryant.
You think so?
Carter Bryant got me thinking Drake Powell is gonna be a okay, bro. He's gonna be a okay. Now, Danny Wolf, it's clear to me that he is a certified point center in this league. I don't really see nothing else right now. I mean, I think there's other parts of his game that can grow in terms of his scoring and his
Yeah, he
rebounding.
has a little growing to do. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, his scoring and his rebounding, I feel like he can max out at that, bro. Like, I mean, but right now he got the sauce, he got handles. Sometimes he can over dribble. I'm cool with that. Yegor, the only way Yegor is gonna make an impact in this league is if he shoots the ball well from three.
yeah, I agree with that
Because
too.
he can't get by no fucking body, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. When
He
he's
has a
with
slow game. He has a
yeah,
very
yes, he
methodical.
like
It's a methodical move. Like
yes,
you know exactly where he want to go.
you know exactly where you want to go. So I feel like Yegor is gonna have to be rebound, pass, shot, spot up,
Yeah,
rebound, pass, spot up. I feel like he's gonna be that now.
but he needs to shoot that three
Yes,
at
he needs to
over
shoot that
40,
three very,
over
very
40,
well.
over 40%. If he
Yes,
shoot over 40%,
he needs to shoot between 38% and up.
yeah, no, I
So
agree.
if he can shoot 38% and up off the rip, he's gonna be okay.
He gonna be
So
okay.
Saraf, he okay.
I
I'm
don't
not.
know.
It's not. Listen, it's not something to jump off the roof about. But I know Ben Saraf is probably only really getting minutes just because Drake Powell is injured. Um, I don't really see anything about his game that's like. I mean, he got to move. But I think Nolan Trayor, bro, has an advantage, bro. Like, if you put him, if he gets one on ones, he has a legitimate advantage.
Right.
Nolan Trayor is going to be all right. Danny Wolf, point center. Drake Powell, I'm gonna love his motor. I'm gonna like his motor. I hope his motor is just as great as Carter Bryant because you got people in Nets Twitter talking about we should have drafted Carter Bryant. I'm saying for what?
Yeah.
So I mean, I was not drafting Carter Bryant at no 8, man. But I mean, it is what it is, man. I think that's my whole spill on the rookies, bro. But
Yeah, it'll work out.
yeah,
I wanted just to bring up a point, and I know people, I know my net fans, I know y'all guys gonna hate me saying this, but I personally think that Cam Thomas is going to get paid.
by us,
Yes, and second, that's it's just my hunch.
okay.
And second, we're gonna make the plan. And I know that's tough. I know that's hard on you to leave. I know Jamal probably going, I don't know.
Nah,
I gotta
I'm
see
with you on that.
I gotta see how training camp go because I'm in the mix since I'm already down here I'm in the mix of getting tickets to the Spurs game when the Nets come in because my girlfriend she like the Spurs, man,
Yeah,
so
I was going to ask you. You close to the Spurs, right? Now.
I'm like I'm the spot that I'm in, bro. I'm 4 hours away from everything in terms of driving, bro. Like
Oh,
I'm
okay. All
four
right.
hours away from San Antonio, 4 hours away from Dallas, 4 hours away from OKC, like nine
Damn.
hours away from Denver, 5 hours away from Houston.
Damn, you can drive to
That
every game then. Really?
I could, but I mean
4 hours is
driving.
4 hours.
Yeah,
It,
4 hours
it
is 4 hours.
it's not like 4 hours here. It's four
No,
hours there. It's like 4 hours at 60 miles an hour.
yes, that's exactly what it is. Like if you're
You
doing
doing
4 hours driving into Dallas, driving from like west if you driving from where what's I like to call it Texas Tech University
yeah,
all the way to Dallas, like downtown Dallas, downtown Houston,
right.
San Antonio, the Riverwalk. Like by the time that you getting in there, like that's like okay, but the Nets is coming in town, so I'm like okay, man, maybe this is a game where I ain't too many people ain't gonna come. Not too many people in Texas really give a shit about the Nets, so I
Right.
can maybe
We're
get
not
some
a
good
threat.
seats.
We're not
You
a
know what I'm
threat.
saying? I've been saying it, bro. Like I'm in like it's the time to do it now, and I'm not giving up on it at all. I've been saying this is the time to go for some muscle and some athleticism on this team and start to put this team in a trajectory where everybody don't know what's going on based on the draft picks.
Right.
Because based on the draft picks, it seemed like everybody want to move the ball. Like ain't nobody gonna create. You need advantages out on the court, bro. Like now that you got your high IQ players and your willing passers, it's time to go get your motor players, your
Yeah.
athletic motor players, and your in your height and your size and your players that's gonna command attention.
Yeah. Yeah.
Zach Edey and Kai Jones belong on this team. I don't give a shit what nobody say.
You like Zach Eady.
Zach Edey, bro. Let Zach Edey get on this team. That's an automatic 30-17, bro. I'm telling you. Nobody believes me, bro, at all.
I don't doubt that he's not a decent player. I'm not
I'm
saying
the
that.
hell with decent, bro. Like if he get on this team, bro, like he will listen. He will finish his career as one of the greatest athletes to ever play, ever. I promise people that.
I would like to see it happen. They
Did
wanted
y'all
to
did
get
y'all
that.
see the y'all saw the Asian boy from Portland?
That's what I
The,
was getting ready to
Oh
bring up.
my God.
Yo, he got
and
game, don't
I
he?
had him on my draft board. That's crazy. I had him on my draft board for us.
Yo, I didn't
But
even know. He wasn't. I didn't
Portland,
even know who he
Portland.
was. I mean, I heard
No,
him.
no, no, no. Everybody had found out who he was during the combine. It was the
Mm.
combine that set everything in motion because he came to the draft via ticket, bro. He was sitting with the fans.
Yes, he was.
He didn't even know he was going first round, bro. He was sitting with the fans.
Well, then somebody must have promised him something
no,
because he
Rich
had a
Paul.
suit
Rich
on.
Paul. It was
He had
Rich
a
Rich
Paul.
suit
Paul is
on.
his agent.
Rich Paul is his
Rich
agent.
Paul
Yeah,
said, sit in the fucking stands with a suit on because when
yeah.
you come up, you're gonna look kind of decent. You know what I'm saying? But I have a feeling that you're gonna get called. That's what Rich Paul
But
told him.
I don't
but
mess with
I saw
nobody
his highlights.
associated with LeBron, but I mean, I'll be honest with you, bro. Like for that kid to go from early second round to late first round to literally in the middle of the draft. I'm not gonna lie, skill set rise, bro. Like I think he got an opportunity to be the best center out of this draft.
But
Yeah.
if you seen his highlights, I watched his highlights before the draft even came. Like I watched it
Yeah,
way months before. He was killing in his league.
Yes, he was. I did
He
see
was
a
doing
little bit of
all
his
this.
highlights. Yeah. But the thing about highlights, and a reason why I didn't really pay attention to it, I said, yeah, he kind of
Mhm.
nice.
yeah.
But
He sure was. He
highlights
sure was.
highlights just show you good
The
parts.
good shit, yeah. But
You
he
It,
had
it
that
do it do
motor.
just show you good parts, but I
right.
mean, I feel like it's a part of his game that can't be taught. Like if there's a part of your game that works that can't be taught,
Then
you already
you
one
got to
third of the
step
way.
in.
You
Yeah.
already like as an NBA prospect, you as a future NBA prospect, you already one two thirds of the way.
Right. I agree with that too. You can
Yeah,
see. You can.
that was a steal.
Yeah. That was a steal, and I think the Nets wanted him.
The Nets did want him. That's why, like, he the reason why them centers came off the board. But this is why I told people, bro. We had number 8 and number 19. That's too much space between
Yeah,
the
it was too
next
much
pick.
space. It was too much space.
Way too much. I knew the draft was gonna go left
Listen,
because we
they
was gonna
want.
be put in a position where we had to pivot. Nolan Trayor, bro. I don't like for the people that had Nolan Trayor on a board. Those are the people that knew we wasn't getting fears. Those are the people that knew we wasn't gonna moving up top 5 in no draft. Everybody kept saying move up this, but we needed players on this team because this roster was thin. Not only not talented, but it was thin. There was nobody here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody, most of the players that played last year that's coming back this year had to take qualifying offers, qualifying deals. You know what I'm
But
saying? So
that was the idea. That was listen. That we came into the season with that idea. We really did to gut the team.
yeah, but I don't think we gutted the team really, Scott. I think a lot of these play like we still it's somebody in this front office that's still in tanking mode. Even after what happened in this draft, the NBA don't owe us no favors, bro, because we didn't do no damn favors for them. Like we haven't done them any favors, bro. Like we got into this league via ABA. You know what I'm saying? We haven't done them any favors, bro. And since we've been in the NBA, bro, like the only thing we got to show for it is the J Kidd era
Mm.
and signing Kevin Durant and signing whoever we signed, bro. When we got to Brooklyn, like I mean, we don't have really nothing to show for it. We don't, bro. Like and I hate to say it that way, bro, but the NBA is not at liberty of giving us nothing. We don't have no choice but to go out and just try to compete. Just put something together that we only us and only us think is gonna work, bro. Like, and then f everybody else. The hell with what the other 29 teams is doing. Go get you a motor. Go get you an athlete with a motor, and go get a big, and let's get this shit cooking.
Right.
We get Zach Edey today, bro. Like I promise you, we look a whole lot better than what we looked in the past 2 years.
Mm.
Promise you.
Yeah. Well, Zach Edey is a skilled big man. So
It's
uh,
not he not just a skill big man. He an advantage big man. This is a like this is somebody that's creating space without the basketball. Like you, it's nobody is running into no 7'4", 300 pound screens. I'm sorry,
yeah, that's true.
nobody's running into that, bro. And I keep hearing people say, yo, like yo, bruh, this dude is going like if it's anybody that could get him motivated, bro, it's the coaching staff that we got because it's a coaching staff that he know.
But
Like I mean, bro, he playing, bro. You put him in Memphis with John Morant, and we already seen what it could look like.
yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
If you put him in a situation, bro, like where he could get the ball and he could score quick, he don't need post ups. He could score for rim dives and offensive rebounds all day.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially if you got the spacing and if
That's
you
Well,
true.
we
got the
should
pat.
see. We should see what he's able to do because ain't JJ gonna be out?
Yeah, JJ gonna be out.
Yeah. JJ gonna be Triple J gonna be out for a little bit because I think he got turf toe. So it's basically just gonna be him and John Morant. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
we're
we'll
gonna
see.
find out. We're gonna find
yeah.
out.
So
And
so yeah, we definitely gonna find out. And once he start going off, I'm not gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing.
he ended
I
the
ain't-
season well, though. He did.
yeah, he ended the season well, bro. Like
He ended
but
the season well.
I guess when you 7 for 4, you got to do guard shit. So I mean, all right. Okay.
What do I, let me? I'm gonna bring up this one point. Cam Thomas, and you know I had to bring him up.
Right.
His contract.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's going to get signed. I honestly believe that Sean Marks is going to sign him, but it would be prudent of him to just give him money just to be giving him money at this point because he don't have to.
Right.
He doesn't have leverage
Mm.
in this deal.
Right.
And as a rookie, well, he ain't a rookie no more, but
Right.
as somebody that hasn't been proven, even though he's been hamstringed by the team and coaches and
Right.
a bunch of other shit.
Right.
But we all get that, and I think the Nets know that too. That's why I think they will sign him, but they still not giving him no $20 million a year.
I put it to you this way, Scott, man. Like
Even if he goes somewhere else.
we not like unless with the 20 with the 22 million that we cleared up after getting rid of them old contracts, the
Right.
LaMarcus Aldridges and all of that crazy shit that we had. I'll be honest with you. If we not serious about getting Kaminga, just pay this dude, man, so we can get this shit over with, man. Because these restricted contracts, and I think even the NBA, the ESPN reporters was talking about it. It was like, yo, this is a unique time for them. It's not a unique time for them. It's an obvious time, bro. Everything is simple. Y'all don't have no movement. Quentin Grimes think he getting 25 mil.
Yeah,
Kaminga think he getting 22. Like,
he thought he was getting 30. That's what he originally
Jesus
asked for.
Christ. Oh my goodness.
But what I
Oh my.
heard, I heard that Golden State is talking about signing him back with the terms
Sign,
of trading him before the
sign and
trade
trade.
deadline.
Sign and
Yeah,
trade. Yes.
before the trade deadline, because they said they're gonna sign him, but he's gonna be moved before the trade deadline.
Right. I can see them doing that.
Right.
They said his IQ is not that high. That's
But
why they moved.
also him and what you call his name, Carl, don't get along.
Who?
Right.
Steve Carr don't get along with him.
Oh, Steve Carl.
Right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Him and Pod. Yeah. So
So if you're gonna trade, and then my thing is the front offices have to realize you're souring the relationships with the players,
Right.
even though it's a
basically.
business name. If they're saying they want to be there, well, like you know what I'm saying, like, but
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is at this point, like, because not Nash, Sean Marks it's already looking like you don't like Cam Thomas.
Right.
When you doing this, it just makes it look worse.
Right.
You devalue him.
Right. Right. Right.
I mean, but I think that's something that they've been doing since day one.
Yeah, I
If you
think
look at the DN,
that's
if you
done
look
on
at
purpose.
if you look at all the times from the time that he got in the league all the way to now, you go back to the first season, you see 20 minutes, 15 minutes,
Right. Right. He ain't getting no
DMP, 20
time.
minutes, 15 minutes, DMP,
Yeah.
20 minutes, 15 minutes, DMP, 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 15 minutes, 10 minutes, DMP. Like, it's something like the coaching staffs have changed, the rosters have changed. The only common denominator has been is Sean Marks is still there, still
Yeah.
has a job after all these years,
Yeah.
and Cam Thomas has been just hanging around.
Right. Well, he
So
And then the disrespect was you tried to make Mikael Bridges and what do you call it,
Cam
Cam
Johnson.
Johnson, the face of the team.
Right. Right.
After he scorched them, he
Right.
scorched them 2 games before they got traded to them.
Right. Sure enough. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, they tried to devalue Cam Thomas to get him on a cheap deal. That's all.
yeah,
To keep him around. They know his skill set. They know what he's capable of. They see growth. They seen him grow. And all he was gonna do was make it harder for them to. If he played the whole season, it'd have been extremely difficult for them to not pay him. They knew that. That they knew, and that teams will want him. So either they're gonna trade him or pay him. I personally think they're gonna just pay him They just need to get it over with so it wouldn't be a distraction. But you know how the basketball gods are. It's a dirty business when it comes to money. That's for sure. So, we lost everybody. Then maybe they get back in. Okay, no problem. But that being said, yeah, I mean, Cam Thomas deserves a contract for sure. For sure. He deserves a contract. So I hope it works out for him. I really do. Yeah. Yeah, because he deserves a contract.
Yeah, it's just you shouldn't have to disrespect a player in order to keep them.
Right. Oh well.
Dirty business, like you said, dirty
Yeah,
business when it comes to money.
when it comes to money, man, I'm telling you. And it's not just a net thing. This is all teams do it. Look at Kuminga. I mean, I'm not saying he's the brightest. I don't know his situation. I watched him play.
Mm-hmm.
He's athletic. He's a wing. He's quick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't see why you can't just. I don't think he's worth $30 million, but I can see you sit there and tell him, listen, we ain't got it. If you say you ain't got it, do you want to? We'll give you 20, or for the next 3 years.
It's more like we got it, but we ain't got it for you.
Right.
That's what that is.
Teams don't want to really stick their neck out for players that they feel going to be like role players.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be a role player? Why we giving you superstar money?
But the whole thing is, it's not like he didn't show up during the playoffs. He showed up.
He did. He did show up. He did.
So that's made it a little bit harder too, because it's like he dropping 30 in the playoffs.
I think the CBA gives the teams an out when it comes to money. Like, they don't mind paying the players. They just don't want to pay the league and the players.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? They don't want to be in that second apron that keeps them from getting restricted free agents and moving players. Because once you go in the apron, you stop, especially the second apron.
Let's see how things change now since what's his name? The Van Fleet is the president now.
Oh yeah. He moved in as president. Who was president last time?
CJ.
CJ. Okay.
They said that's the reason why it's all this now. Because CJ made it this way so there won't be no super teams.
Right.
But hey, listen. At the end of the day, what they say, accidents create policies.
Sure enough. That is a fact. That is such a fact. When you think about how the NBA is being played right now, the game is really being like hamstring for teams to move people and players around.
Yeah.
So
and you could think LeBron, you could think KD, you could think CJ, you could think
all that fucking moving they were doing around winning titles.
Yep. All that, because it's like now you got to really construct a team. Like, you got to really put these pieces together, and then you can't keep them together for a long period of time anyway.
Right. Yeah. It is what it is. I mean, but my whole thing is, and my second thing was, Cam will get paid. My second thing was, we're gonna make the plan. And I know a lot. I know a lot of people.
I feel that. I feel that, Scott.
I know. I'm telling you, I'm not sitting up here and joking. I told people before. I said, y'all keep underestimating this team. Sean Marks had to get rid of Schroeder because we were winning. He had to get rid of him because we were going to win a lot of games, man. We was going to be I wouldn't say a playoff team, but
He was
easily could have
definitely a
been
player.
right. We could have been a playing team.
Yeah, because we was better than a lot of teams. We was better than Atlanta. We was
We
better than
was, yeah, we was
we,
playing some
we was better than
ball.
a lot of teams. And then we only was gonna get better because the chemistry
Right, right. So he had to break that shit up early.
early. Yup. Because
And then
we was winning too soon.
we was winning to. We was already almost a 500 team.
Yeah, because nobody expected Schroeder to be that.
No, nobody. And I told people he was playing real well overseas, and when he with the German team, he was playing really good ball. So he was already in rhythm. When the season started, he was ready to go.
Yep.
And the thing, Jordy, and I noticed this about Jordy is the point guard is an important piece to how he run his offense.
Yep.
That's why he drafted so many point guards. Because
he said one of them gonna work.
One of them got to work. One of it. I'm not going to just go on just one egg in the basket. You know how it is when you draft. Somebody's going to be like, you know what? It ain't working. You know what I'm saying? When you got 5 picks, you want to make sure. And Jordy's
coming out of that. Yep.
One of these motherfucking guards going to work.
He did that Denzel. He said, I'm leaving with something.
I'm leaving with something, right?
You know, and
So,
that's what it is at the end of the day. I don't
know which one it is. It could be Noah. It can be fucking, it could be any of them. I don't know who it is that's going to come through. But it's technically only 3 guards, really.
Yeah.
Technically.
Noah, he got the flashes of a Maxey.
Yes, he do.
But the whole thing is, I'm always concerned about point guards with just speed.
Right.
Because once you lose that, what do you have?
Right. That makes sense.
Because we seen it with Derrick Rose, and he was one of my favorite players. Once he lost his explosiveness.
Yeah, he wasn't the same player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those situations where it's like, you got this kid he's 19 now. God forbid he have one of those injuries. Because he said he was injured during the first game.
Right.
He sprung his ankle.
Right.
But that you don't know how that might play out.
Yeah.
People don't understand. You playing with men. You playing with men. Like the summer league, you're not playing with the men.
No.
That that you're gonna be playing against.
Have you seen any of the summer league games?
I saw a couple. I saw some highlights. I saw Cooper drop 31.
Yeah.
But like I said, you're doing it against your peers. I wanted to see you do it against the ones that's in the NBA, like the ones that's waiting for you right now.
Well, listening to like a lot of ex-players, they say that rookie wall is real. So, so once you get like halfway through the season, it's not like college. You done. Yeah, exactly. You halfway through, motherfucker. You got another whole half.
Exactly. You gotta really love playing ball.
Yeah, you gonna be playing. They're gonna sweat you. You know,
you gotta love playing ball.
They're gonna put you on the track, as pimps say. You getting on the track, kid.
Yep. They're about to work on Pennsylvania Ave.
Yeah, word up, because you gonna earn that money that you think you get. So, when you think about it, that summer league is like brutal. Those I watched the game. I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers are playing real hard. People are playing for their life, man.
Yeah, because you got a lot of people that's trying to get in. Trying to make a team.
Yo, they playing for their life, and you can see it on the court. You can literally see it. People are not missing open shots.
Nope. You see people chucking.
You see people chucking. You see people diving on the floor. A lot of hand contact, a lot of body contact.
This is probably one of the most aggressive summer leagues I've seen.
Well, that shit is mad aggressive. Yeah, I'm like, yo, that shit is crazy.
It's like rollerball or something.
Yeah, that shit is crazy out there. Now, the G League is a little more relaxed because you really on a team, but you in a minor league.
Yeah, you just waiting for a call up. That's
right.
it.
You getting that $45,000. You got a little job, you can pay rent or whatever. Exactly. But that's it. You ain't got no real bread
these motherfuckers here, they seem like they just came home.
Yo, them
They,
niggas,
they
they
look
play
like
like they
they
came
ready.
out of jail, man. Yo,
Hmm.
they are playing hardball, really, really.
Hmm.
I'm surprised you can even get off. But I watched the Nets, and they were a little timid. Like some of the guard, Domain was a little timid.
Yeah, he was. He. It looked like he don't. He wasn't used to getting pressed.
Right. They were pressing his ass.
Yeah, he wasn't used to it.
Right.
So
But you're gonna get that. Now, if you
yeah,
don't show that you ain't got a bag, when you get in the league, they're gonna be like, you can press him.
yeah, yeah. Cause his handle already suspect.
Right. Right.
And that's gonna be the challenging part. He has to work on his handle.
He's gotta get his shit together. Or
Yeah,
else
because I believe he's gonna be a great player. That's just me.
he has the height and he
Yeah,
has the skill. I think he knows the game. The question is, are they gonna give him enough time to develop into what he need to be? And
hopefully.
how long that I don't know, man. Because
But he's only what 19, 19, 20?
yeah, you can put
Yeah,
him on.
he still got some time.
You can put him on the bench. Let him come
Yeah.
off the bench and give him some time.
Hmm. But
Shit,
I think they want to start him in that first unit.
you think so?
I think they want to. I think they want him to be the point, Cam to be the two if Cam come back, and everybody else around him, whoever falls in place.
Oh, okay.
Because he's if you look at how he plays, he's what Ben Simmons should have been for us.
Right, 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 right,
Getting downhill, passing to that open person. Because even some of the plays I've seen him do, like in college,
right,
he gets in the paint, and when you think he's gonna go for a layup, he passes to the open person.
right,
Like
right,
he'll pass it to like if Claxton is right on the side of him, he'll pass it right to Claxton.
right,
So he'll make the smart plays. I think that's what they want because they seen kind of it like with Schroeder a little bit.
right,
Schroeder wasn't a pass first point guard. He was, I'm gonna get mine off, and if I can't get it off, then I'll give it to you.
right.
So let's see how a pass first point guard will do in this system. But he also has to learn. You just because you're a newcomer doesn't mean you fall into the I gotta pass the ball all the time.
Right. You got to score. You got to give people threats. You got to
Yeah, don't.
make
Yeah,
them
don't.
respect you.
Exactly.
If they
Don't let
don't,
them. Yo, give me the ball, and you just giving it to them.
right. Nah. Sometimes you got to tell them, motherfucker, I got this.
Yeah,
Let me
move out my
handle it.
way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let me handle this. And then I
Hmm.
got you. I got you.
Exactly. You gonna get it back, but let me do what I gotta do first.
Right. Right. That well, he. I don't know if they. I hope they give him the time that he needs to develop. I think he needs a little bit of develop. Danny Wolf
Yeah.
is playing well, so
Yeah. Yep.
he-
Danny Wolf gonna be a shocker,
yeah,
and Drew Timmy.
yeah. Drew Timmy, right? Exactly. So
He's gonna. Hmm.
I just don't. I don't. I'm not. I still think this team is better than what a lot of people think.
Scott, they're a good team.
I know.
If Maltz actually let them play, there'll be a shocker.
Yeah.
There'll be I could see them playing a certain team and maybe knocking them out if they went to the playoffs
Right.
or giving them a run. You know what I'm saying? Give them like how the old OKC team was in the
Right.
very beginning. Remember when they gave Lakers a run for their money
Right.
and they put them on notice? Like, oh, okay, they the new team coming up. That's all it is. It's like you got to keep building. If you got all these players and you see the potential,
Hmm.
you're messing up the potential. Once you stop and start trading off pieces,
Right.
what are you doing?
It's gonna be an interesting season. I can't wait.
Let's see. I'm about to say let's see if Sean Marks actually lets them play.
Yeah.
Play. Let's see. Because we'll know off the rip if he's letting them play or not. Because I told you, did I tell you? I told BK Hoops. I said, I told Harlem, one of them. I
Yeah.
said the way Jody plays, Jody's not dumb.
Right.
He manipulates the lineup.
Yeah.
So if like I've seen the games where the Nets been on a run and he'll take out certain players so they could fall.
Right.
Like they could get you know, like they blowing them out at first, and he'll take out certain players so the other team can catch up.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, he's doing the bullshit. He's manipulating the lineups, so that way we can lose. But it
Right.
don't look like we're losing on purpose.
Right.
But if you're a player and you know the game, or you're a coach and you know the game, you know what he's doing. Because some of the times you're looking at him like, yo, why did he just take that player out when they making a run?
Right.
Or why is he putting this player in and there's only 3 minutes left in this quarter now? They
Right.
can't really do nothing.
Right.
So it's like, oh, Jody, you smart. You just doing it in a way where Marks, where the fan base won't really get at you, and you appeasing Sean Marks.
Right. He fit in Sean Marks' scheme of what he want to do.
Exactly, because we all know Sean wanted to tank.
Right.
He didn't have to tell us that. We knew that. All the shit he said, oh no, because we want to win. And then, shut up, nigga. We know what you want to do.
Yeah, you was doing that shit from the beginning. You knew exactly what you were doing.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I just know that for some reason, and I can feel it that this team is better than what a lot of people. Because a lot of people got us down at the very fucking bottom, and I don't see that.
I don't see it either.
I don't see that.
You can't really see if you look at the players that we really have.
Yeah, you look at that roster, you looking at a playing team.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Look how many pieces you could kind of switch off in a lineup.
Yeah.
We got better pieces than what we had last year.
Sure enough, though. Much more versatile pieces too.
Exactly. Like, you don't got a one-dimensional type of piece.
Right.
Somebody that we already know. If you play Ben Simmons, we know what he's doing.
Right.
We already know he ain't going for no layups. He ain't going for no shots
at all.
Yep.
You got to Ben shoot.
That's it. Shoot it, Ben.
Ben is 3 feet from the fucking basket at 6'10", and he ain't even fucking looking at the rim.
Not looking at it at all. He's trying to give it to you, and you all the way. Like, come on, bro.
That's
like, you right there.
That's the shit I seen in the playground. I said,
you know what I'm saying? He needed mental help. Like,
yeah.
It wasn't nothing physical wrong with him. He was mentally fucked up.
Yeah, he was just done. He's done. He ain't on the team neither.
Nah, he ain't on no team yet, right?
Nope.
I heard the Knicks was looking at him.
Let them fucking bums get him, please.
Yeah, go ahead, have fun. Have fun.
You gonna do
they'll get him out of here before the end of the season. He'll be gone.
But that coach the Knicks guy there, he wouldn't want him though now.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, what can you really use him for at this point?
I don't know.
He don't want to shoot. He just want to pass the ball. I can see if you got a team where you got a whole bunch of shooters.
Right.
By all means, all right, cool. But you ain't got that type of team.
You still got to be a threat. You can't be a point guard and not be a threat.
You're too predictable.
Right. You can't be a point guard and go, I can't take my man and put him in my spot and get my shot off. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is, Scott? Like, when you play Ben Simmons, all I know with the defense now, we just playing man.
Right.
Because nobody don't got to go double him. Nobody ain't got to do that. Play man. Play man, and on top of that, whoever guarding Ben, sag off.
Yeah. Drop defense. Drop off on them. Let them
That's
shoot.
it.
Let them fucking shoot.
That's it. Because I ain't worried about you. I'm not even worried about you touching paint, really, to be honest with you. We know once you start, that's like danger room for you. Once you start touching the paint, you start seeing sentinels and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You start looking like you. Scott, you ever watch X-Men back in the day?
Yeah.
You remember how Morph used to be?
Yeah.
When he used to get the PTSD moments?
Yes.
That's how Ben Simmons is. He starts seeing sentinels and shit. He starts seeing all type of shit.
All kind of fucked up things. He's a fucked up individual right now. He actually went, and his agent said, and I'm quoting this, that he was looking for a team offered him vet minimum. Mm-hmm. He turned it down. He think that he's worth more money than a vet minimum.
You know where he about to go play at?
Yeah,
Bang,
overseas.
bang,
Yeah.
bang, Cha Tigers or whatever the case is. He's about to go right over there.
He's about to go to China.
Yeah, he's out of control.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you think you worth more than 5 or vet, like bro, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not even offering you more than 1 year, bro.
I don't even think I want to give you the vet. To be
Yeah,
honest with
like
you, that might be a
you,
little too much.
he went to Clippers, ain't do shit. He came to us, ain't do shit. You just stealing money at this point. You just want to be on the bench, just or in the game and just saying your knee hurt or some shit like that.
Now you know the coach of the Clippers even said, "Yo, we had to talk to him about be aggressive." You still
Teron Lue said, "Yo, he got to
gonna
go."
be aggressive? Come on, man.
Yeah, he said he got to go, man.
How
Like
many people got to tell you to be aggressive? That's
you,
just
you,
crazy.
to be honest with you, at this point, he should
It's
just go talk to Embiid and have a conversation with him and ask to go back to Philly.
yeah. Or he just need to retire. Just try to get on the radio or some shit like the rest of them do.
Go do a podcast.
Or
Yep.
do a podcast. You got the money. You got 40 million from us
Yep.
this
Easy
year.
money.
Yeah.
He got easy money.
Go and spend some of that shit and make a podcast.
Go talk to Paul George. He'll tell you
Yep.
how to get it.
Yep. So that being said, Jamal, I'm getting ready to bounce.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Jamal.
You already
Jamal,
know,
you
Scott.
ain't got no channel, do you?
Nah, I ain't got no channel. I'll just be popping up, when y'all get on. That's it.
I appreciate you being on here. Everybody,
You already
like
know,
and
Scott.
subscribe, man. Trying to keep the channel going.
Yep.
Just like and subscribe. You ain't got to give me no money, but you can like and subscribe.
That's a fact.
All right. Peace, everybody.
All right, Scott. I'll catch you later.
Catch you later, Jamal.